South Dakota Senator Mike Rounds joins us now. Senator, thanks so much for getting up this morning.
Thank you, Senator.
Hey, good morning. Appreciate the opportunity to visit.
You got it, Senator. So tell me, what is the objective of the Republicans on the committee now? Because we know that the left, they're going to come out swinging. Schumer has already made it very clear that this is their time of resistance, payback. So what are you guys going to do?
Yeah, look, first of all, we'll respond to their procedural challenges. They don't like the idea of not having two go-arounds in the Senate. They'll talk about not having enough information. That's a part of the process. We'll focus on what Pete Hegseth will bring to the Department of Defense. He wants to bring lethality back in. He has a bigger focus on it from a guy who was boots on the ground. We want that back in on the top level in the Department of Defense. That means talking about how you deliver the best of the equipment and the training to that young man or that young woman who is at or near the front lines. And that's the focus that we're going to have, is showing the competency that he has and his experience as a combat veteran.
Well, Senator, we've seen these things before. We know that the opposition party is going to try to knock him off kilter. I'm sure you've had your ear to the wall. Have you heard what kind of surprises the Democrats have got in store?
You never know whether or not they have some information that maybe we haven't found yet. But the bottom line is Republicans will be focusing on his ability to do the job. A number of the Democrats, while they may talk a little bit about it, the vast majority of them will talk about his personal history. And we've all had our meeting with Pete Hegseth. We think he's the right guy for the job. But he's going to have to in front of the American people. He'll have three different audiences. He'll have the American people as an audience, the United States Senate as an audience, and the President of the United States as an audience. And his job is to be able to explain and to defend himself when the Democrats come forward. We'll help. We'll provide him with ample opportunity to respond if they don't provide him with the opportunity to respond in a timely fashion. But we'll refocus once again on what we want to get done on the Department of Defense. And that means bringing somebody back in who's going to focus on lethality and being able to assure parents that if their young man or their young woman wants to get into to the armed services and serve their country, that they'll have every opportunity to have the best equipment possible, the best training possible, and the best leadership possible.
Senator,
and I think that's the focus that we'll have with Pete this morning.
Does he have the votes?
I think he does. Naturally, it's a matter of within the Armed Services Committee itself and then also on the floor of the Senate. But everything that I've seen and all the discussions I have indicate that Pete Hegseth will be the next Secretary of Defense.
Is there any scenario where it's more than one day, real quick?
Not that I can see right now. I think we'll have 7-minute turns on today, and normally we take 5-minute turns asking questions. And as I've shared with both Pete and his wife, this is going to be some really tough questioning coming from Democrats. It's going to be personal, and they're going to have to be ready for that. I think he will be.
Okay.
We'll be watching. I think it'll last till 2 or 2:30, and then if he is approved today and gets the votes, then he's confirmed, right? Or they do the votes?
Well, no, it's the committee, and then
they do the votes next Monday?
Yep.
On the 20th?
Right. Next week, yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you for the preview, sir.
Thanks, Senator.
Good luck out there.
Yeah.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.